G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to yet another World Cup playthrough. Today we are taking over the Belgian national side. This national side, Belgium, they've kind of got me intrigued on how they're going to do in Russia. For years now, they've been spoken about as a team that has such good potential and have been a dark horse for virtually every tournament I can remember now since Euro 2012. They have been the dark horse side. But heading into this Russia World Cup, they have a lot of players that are in their peak, a couple that are towards the back, and this will probably be the last major tournament they're going to be competing in. I'm talking about players like Alderweireld, virtually that back line, Alderweireld, Company, and Vertonghen. So, very interested to see how Belgium do in the World Cup in real life. But today, we will take them over and we will see what we can do with the Belgian national squad. Of course, we did one of these with Argentina a few days ago and ended up winning the entire World Cup. So if we could do something similar here, that would be absolutely fantastic. But our group is, what I would say, is a somewhat simple one to an extent. We've got Panama, Tunisia, and England. Now, in my predictions video, I did say that it was going to be England and Belgium, going through to the knockout rounds. And I expect something similar to happen here. But we need to get off again on the right foot, as we take on Panama for the first game. And it's going to be us with all the possession here. Kevin De Bruyne almost scoring a fantastic goal there on the edge of the box. But we are going to get a corner here. Kevin De Bruyne in. Lukaku heads it home. And we score our first goal of the 2018 Russia World Cup with Belgium. It's going to be Romelu Lukaku, the big dog himself, getting on the scorer's sheet. But take a look at the replay of this goal. The ball goes straight through the gloves of the goalkeeper. He has an absolute air swing, an embarrassing air swing, just comes out one glove and just swings at it. And Lukaku, a goal poacher in his own right, able to make it 1-0. But now we continue half an hour into this one. It's going to be Quintero. A lovely through ball there to Perez. And he forces a great save out of Thibaut Courtois, who needs to have a big World Cup coming up. But Thibaut Courtois keeps it at a 1-0 scoreline. We're looking to make it 2-0, but a goal line clearance there from Murillo stops Lukaku from picking up a personal brace. That would have been a great goal, the bicycle. But we've been all over them here in the first half. Vertonghen almost getting on the score sheet. We've been deadly off the corners. But it's going to be Panama on the stroke of half-time. Going through here, a tackle from Munier, but it's going to continue, and ultimately the shot goes into the side netting, and we carry a 1-0 advantage heading into the second half. Panama looking to equalise here. We haven't put them to bed yet, and they're going to continue attacking. A poor choice of shot, and we now move all the way to the 86th minute. Nowhere near as exciting of the second half as the first half was, but Panama looking to steal a point out of this one. Torres running down the line up against Alderweireld, finds the player in the box, forces a diving save there from Thibaut Courtois. It's a one-on-one battle. Carrasco losing out there. They continue to attack. Rajanine Golan, despite not being in the World Cup squad, I have put him in. One of my favourite players in world football. Can't win the ball back, however. Gomez does put that one wide, and ultimately we are going to get the opening result here. A 1-0 win against Panama. But fellas, a lot of you guys are probably going to comment saying, why in the world did you put Rajanine Golan into your side, Jared? He hasn't been selected in the World Cup. He's retired from international football, but I don't want to do my boy Nine Golan bad like that. Raj has been absolutely screwed over there. I think it was because Roberto Martinez thought he could have been a bad influence in the squad, but ultimately, I feel like he should have been selected in the squad. So I want to get some justice for him, and I want to get him having a good tournament. But the second game here is going to be against Tunisia, who quite funnily took down England in the opening match. So if they win this one, they go through to the knockout rounds. If we win this one, we go through the knockout round. So a lot on the line here. Could be a big game here for Tunisia, but we're rocking a very similar starting 11, just a little bit of a change in the midfield. But the only players that I really recognise from this Tunisia side is Adam Diop, the centre-back, and then Khazri, the centre-forward from Sunderland. I still believe he plays for Sunderland. I don't know if he's going to go to League 3 with them, or League 1 I should say, but the third division with them. But that's a different story for a different day. But we're looking to get off to a strong start here with those beautiful yellow kits. We're holding it up in the box. Dries Mertens going to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne going to Mertens. Out to Moussa Dembele, who comes into the starting 11 and almost proves why he should have been in there from day dot. A narrow miss there. Would have been great to take the lead there, but we're playing through the shade here. Lukaku holding it up for Mertens, goes back to Romelu Lukaku. He's going to go to Mertens. Mertens with the shot, but the weird sort of technique sees the ball go over the crossbar, and it is still a 0-0 scoreline, but we have been all over Tunisia so far, and we see another attacking play build up. Hazard, a great angle. He's going to do the ball roll. He's going to do the finesse, and he's going to get his shot saved. Potentially should have had the shot instead of the ball roll, but we're going to have to continue attacking, and it's going to be Tunisia going through here. Kazri, edge of the box, hits the crossbar. Goal line technology. We're going to try clearing it away. They're going to win the ball back. Kazri, second effort, and Tunisia, despite having virtually no possession or no opportunities before this one, take a 1-0 lead here just before half-time. That is not what we were after. Kazri with 2 fantastic strikes. Very unlucky not to score off the one that hit the crossbar, but he made the most of it on the second time lucky. An absolute rocket of a shot, and we now have a fair bit of work to do if we want to get back into this one. Straight from the kickoff, though, we're showing our attacking intent. Hazard holding the ball up, no real pressure, goes for the long shot, almost able to make it an even scoreline. That would have been a fantastic goal to score. A very highlight-heavy first half. Can we end the first half, however, with an equaliser? It's going to be Meunier going to Moussa Dembele. The back heel, Carrasco, I believe it was, and it is going to be deflected. De Bruyne. We're into 4 minutes of 2 minutes of stoppage time. Meunier, the head of it straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. And we move into the second half, seeking that equaliser. 60th minute, Romelu Lukaku holding the ball up with his size and strength. Goes out to Kevin De Bruyne, back to Romelu Lukaku. Out to Moussa Dembele. Dembele to Hazard. Nice move from Hazard, but he forces another big save out of the Tunisian goalkeeper. We continue to attack. Surely we've got to find the back of the net at some stage here. Lukaku, the header, straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. We're starting to run out of time, however. Moving into the 89th minute, Hazard, De Bruyne, shot blocked again, trying to find that perfect opening. Hazard on the angle, the shot off the left foot. I thought he had found the equaliser, but it is a shocking result, a massive result for Tunisian football. They are now on 6 points, and they're going to be headed to the knockout rounds, meaning that we will be versing England in the final game of the group stages, and this is what the result is. They take down Panama 6-0. So we need a win here against the English national team. If we draw, they will go through on goal difference. We lose, obviously we won't be going through, but we need the win here. We can't have anything else. So we're going to have to really focus for this one and hope that England, I don't want to say it, but let's hope England choke like they've been known to in major tournaments in recent years. Personally, I'm hoping England do really well in this coming World Cup, but let's hope that that doesn't carry over from this video, because we want to get the result here against them. A lot of big names left out. I saw Dele Alli left out in that side, so hopefully we can use the lack of attacking intent that they might be missing without Dele Alli to our advantage. Moussa Dembele retains his spot in our starting 11 for this do-or-die clash. Are we going to be headed to the knockout rounds with Belgium? Let's find out. So the first minute, showing our intent nice and early. De Bruyne, early ball there to Lukaku. Couple ball rolls. Nice ball through to De Bruyne, but his save is unfortunately too close to the gloves of Jack Butland, who makes a big save there early on for England. And speaking of England, they're going to attack. Dyer is running through. He's going to Walker. Going back to Dyer. Dyer out to Kane. They're passing it around nicely here. We try to go for the interception. We give Sterling too much space. And at the moment, when I was recording in that moment, I thought, why would Sterling go for the shot? He literally had the shooting lane, but instead he goes out to, I believe, Harry Kane, who had a much more difficult opportunity. But we will take it as we head to the halftime break, almost into stoppage time. They're passing it around here, looking very dangerous. They go for the shot, but it is going to be Dyer, hitting it straight into the gloves of Thibaut Courtois. A pretty strong first half there for England, and they're starting off the second half with the same intent. Dyer, a lovely through ball there to Jamie Vardy, who plays it through to Harry Kane. It's cleared away, but ultimately he was offside. Danger signs coming in. We need to tighten up a lot more at the back line. Again, England pushing forward, going out to Danny Rose, going through to Harry Kane. We're trying to not commit any silly fouls and give away a penalty or a free kick, but we forced Thibaut Courtois into a good save there. And we're going to continue with the attack. Half an hour remaining in this one. We need to score a goal. Moussa Dembele on the counter-attack. Too much space in the midfield. He's got options. He's going to run straight at the back line. Goes to Hazard. Hazard cuts around. The heavy touch. The deflection. And that is exactly the slice of luck we needed. John Stones' leg is going to provide us our opening goal for this game. Have a look at this on the replay. This is such a typical FIFA game, except I'm used to being on the other end of the scoreline. Generally, you dominate games and you can see a crappy goal like that. But fortunately for us, we got the good luck. A nice cutting move there, but I don't even think Butland was going to get to that one, honestly, but we're happy that the luck has fallen in our hands, and it's 1-0 in our favour. Can we capitalise on it, and can we double our advantage, or will it be England getting the equaliser? Harry Kane's certainly looking for it, but it goes straight to the gloves of Thibaut Courtois once again, and we're playing counter-attacking football here. Hazard, nice moves to get past Kyle Walker, playing it through. Romelu Lukaku, one-on-one with the keeper. There it is. We have been extremely clinical here, and we are 2-0 up against England with 5 minutes to go. What a performance it has been, and we look certain now to be headed to the knockout rounds of the 2018 Russia World Cup. But England, they're not going to die of wondering. They're going to pass it around here. Raheem Sterling trying to get a goal back for them. They're going to go out to Danny Rose. Back to Raheem Sterling. To Dele Alli. Finally on the pitch, but his shot goes over the crossbar. And there it is, fellas. Belgium, round of 16 bound after a clutch performance, I would say, against England. 2-0 there. Lukaku and Hazard getting on the scorer's sheet. So now we can see our group finishes this way. We move top of the group for the moment. Tunisia, though, they get the win against Panama, and they finish top of our group, meaning we are going to be facing a tough challenge in Colombia. Yep, Colombia. If we finished top of our group, we would have versed Japan, who did knock out Tunisia, but now we have to travel to Moscow, to Spartak Stadium, and take on the Colombian national team. Can we contain James Rodriguez? Can we contain Radamel Falcao? We are going to have to wait and see. But fellas, if you are enjoying this walkthrough with Belgium so far, make sure you leave a like on the video. Really enjoy doing these sorts of videos, so hopefully you guys are as well. And also make sure, if you are new around here, that you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below for more World Cup and career mode content on the channel. But here is the Colombian starting 11. Are they going to get us eliminated in the round of 16, or will we find ourselves facing potentially Germany or Costa Rica in the quarterfinals? We are about to find out, but I'm keeping the faith here for the most part with the squad. Dembele's been fantastic since we added him, so I'm going to keep the faith with him for the meantime. Hazard, Mertens in there as well, so let's see if we can get the result. We're holding it up here early on, 13th minute. Mertens going through to Kevin De Bruyne. Can we get the opening goal of this one? Unfortunately, the touch is just a little bit too heavy there, but we're going to continue to put them under pressure, and we intercept it beautifully there. Moussa Dembele, Romelu Lukaku, he can't make the most of it with the second attempt. It's going to go narrowly to the left-hand side. Would have been fantastic to take the lead there, but Hazard, a big tackle in the midfield. 20 minutes into this one, Kevin De Bruyne. We're still pushing for that go-ahead goal. Hazard, a lot of space. He's going to run it in. He's going to have the shot, and Eden Hazard is going to give us the lead here against Colombia. They have just given us way too much space there, and you cannot be doing that with Eden Hazard. Class finish, banging it in off the right post, and we have a 1-0 advantage now against Colombia, but they are looking for that equaliser. They're going in search of it. Torres going through here to Chara, I believe his name is, who goes to Radamel Falcao, and Falcao is going to equalise there for Colombia. The near post finish, not what we were after at all, and that is not what we needed. We got the lead, but we could not hold on to it. It is now Colombia 1, Belgium 1, as we enter play for the second half, and it's going to be Dries Mertens. Nice move there to get past the defender, running straight at the back line. He's got options. He sees the run of Hazard, one-on-one, and it is going to be that man Hazard picking up a brace. What a goal it was. Cool, calm and collected. A fantastic ball from Dries Mertens, I believe it was. And we now have a 2-1 advantage against the Colombians. But we now need to ensure that we do not concede straight away like we did in the first half. Falcao, a big touch to the right, goes there. And James Rodriguez looking for that equaliser, unable to provide it. 10 minutes remaining in this one. A third goal would just about seal us a spot in the quarterfinals. Dembele running through. There it is, fellas. What a weird finish. I think it might have taken a slight little deflection, but Moussa Dembele scores a very deserved goal. He's come close a lot throughout this World Cup. Potentially one of our best players in the World Cup so far, Moussa Dembele. but he gets a well-deserved goal. 2 touches on the angle, edge of the box, no touch at all, just a lovely finish off the left foot there. We look certain to head to the quarterfinals of the Russia World Cup, but can we get a fourth? It's going to be Nasser Chadli playing it, low-driven pass, and it's going to be Dries Mertens getting in on the action. Lovely goal there, great vision, great finish, and an all-round great game. We have been finding the back of the net with ease in this round of 16 clash. I wish we had that sort of play against Tunisia, but we are headed now to the quarterfinals of the Russia World Cup after taking down Colombia 4-1. A nervous start, but a strong second half. And that means we have to face the might of the German national team. Can we take them down? Can we beat them? I've versed them a few times in these World Cup videos I've done, and I've been pretty good against them. Most times, they really don't feel that strong in this game, Germany. There's certain teams, whenever I verse them, I come under a lot of pressure, but Germany, not so much at the moment. I mean, I beat them with the USA, and that's saying a lot. But anyways, we've got to make sure we're on our A game here. Can't underestimate them. They are, of course, the current reigning world champions. So we need to get the result here against Germany and get Belgium through to the World Cup semi-finals. A lot of pundits are expecting Germany and Belgium to do well. A lot of pundits have predicted both Germany and Belgium to potentially win the World Cup. So this is a big game. This is a potential World Cup final-esque game, although it's not going to happen. It would be cool to see, and we get a little preview of it here. But anyways, we're looking for a strong start. Yannick Carrasco up against Thomas Muller. Makes the tackle, but he retains possession. Carrasco looking for an option, goes to Axel Witsel, who comes in for Moussa Dembele, giving Dembele a bit of a break. Kevin De Bruyne, almost a perfect start in this one, but it is going to rocket off the crossbar. That would have been a fantastic start to it. Carrasco, though, dominating the show so far. De Bruyne to Lukaku, goes to Dries Mertens, the cut, the shot, but it is not placed in the corner enough. Manuel Neuer pulling off a big-time save there for Germany. We're going to continue on the attack. It has been all Belgium so far in this one. Hazard holding it up against Thomas Muller. Looking for an option in the box, goes to Jan Vertonghen, who goes to Meunier. Meunier forcing another save out of Manuel Neuer. Potentially could have played that one through to the feet of Dries Mertens, but we are going to retain possession until Germany get their first attacking passage of the day. Timo Werner is going to find the back of the net for the Germans, but thankfully he is ruled by the linesman to be offside, and he was offside by quite some way. So we dodge a little bit of a bullet there, but we're continuing our attacking play. Over the top, Carrasco, Neuer off his line. Oh my God, one of the best goals we have scored in the entirety of FIFA 18. Yannick Carrasco, the first time chip over the top, takes a little half volley bounce, but what a ball from Lukaku. What vision, what execution. And it is going to be 1-0 Belgium just before halftime. One of the best goals I have scored in a long time. And when I scored that, I was off my seat. I was in a great mood. Özil trying to equalise there. Sorry, Sane trying to equalise there for Germany. But I cannot get over that goal. What a goal it was. And it gives us the lead heading into the second half. But we've got to stay on our game. And plays like that prove it. Kimmich trying to find the equaliser. He continues on the attack, but ultimately his pass is poor, and we retain possession. But Germany, they're not going to die fighting or die wondering. They're going to fight. Sane trying to get a shot off, blocked by Meunier. Hector now going to Khedira. Sami Khedira going through to Timo Werner, going through to Mesut Özil. Big time save from Thibaut Courtois, keeping it at a 1-0 scoreline. Could have easily found the back of the net there. A poor finish from Mesut Özil. We continue to attack though. 92nd minute, Carrasco going for his second goal. Mertens going to Witsel. Can we find the second goal? Meunier taking the shot on the angle, hits the post. It's going to be cleared away from Kimmich, but it does not matter. Carrasco's wonder strike just before halftime sees Belgium finding a spot in the World Cup semi-finals. What a fantastic performance that was. A very tightly contested game against Germany, but it is going to be a very tough semi-final against Spain to play Brazil potentially in the World Cup final. I mean, in my predictions video, I did say that the World Cup final was going to be a Spain versus Brazil final with Brazil winning it. So I mean, FIFA's making me look pretty smart at the moment, lads. Pretty smart at the moment, but we've got a lot of work to do. We want to break up my predictions. We want to get Belgium into the World Cup final to potentially take on Brazil. I've only versed Spain once in this World Cup game mode, and it was against USA, or was with the USA in the semi-finals, and we got absolutely pummeled 3-0 against them. So Spain are probably the best team I have versed in this World Cup game mode so far. So a lot of work for us to do if we want to get ourselves through to the World Cup final, the biggest stage in world football. Can we do it? I really do hope so. Lukaku trying to find the scorer sheet again. Hasn't really done too much since that opening game, but we're going to start off on the front foot here. Hazard one-on-one, forcing a save from David De Gea. Any other goalkeeper without the foot extended tray, I can't remember what it's called, but that would have been 1-0. So pretty unlucky there to face De Gea and to not find the back of the net on that one. But a pretty dull first half. A lot of these big games tend to be cagey affairs, but we're looking to break the mold in the second half. Comes down, Yannick Carrasco on the angle. He has come up trumps in these knockout games. Yannick Carrasco scoring another clutch goal to make it 1-0 here for us in the semi-finals of the World Cup. What a goal there from the Belgian left midfielder. That is exactly what we needed, and that is a great start to the second half. 10 minutes later now, we are looking for that second goal. Hazard finding Dries Mertens, holding it up nicely, goes back to Hazard. Hazard forcing a big-time save out of David De Gea, who is keeping Spain in this one for sure. We are all over the Spaniards, and we're looking to push for that second goal on the counter-attack. Dries Mertens holding it up. He's going to go for it himself. Takes the shot off the left foot, and another big save with the feet from David De Gea. We've come so close. We could have had 3-4 goals if it was virtually any goalkeeper besides David De Gea. Sergio Ramos, of all players, hitting the post from that angle, and it proves that Spain are pushing up very highly, looking for the equaliser. 5 minutes to go here. Nicely headed away there, trying to clear it away. De Bruyne finally gets the ball away, and we move into stoppage time. Can we hold on and get ourselves through to the World Cup final? It's going to be De Bruyne, going to Meunier, back to Kevin De Bruyne, outside of the box. Game, set, match. Kevin De Bruyne finding the back of the net, an absolute wonder strike. We're going to go and celebrate with our bench. What a goal there from the Man City player, and that is a big time result. We have absolutely taken the game to Spain and proven why Belgium are a genuine threat for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. And there it is, fellas. It is going to be Brazil versus Belgium in the World Cup final for 2018. Do you guys think this is going to happen in real life? Make sure you leave a comment and let me know down below. Portugal do finish in third, however, taking down Spain 2-0. But now it is all up to us. The Belgian national side, the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, 80,000 fans crammed in to watch an epic game of football. Can we do it, fellas? An exciting game. There it is, the prize everybody is after. Will it be Hazard lifting the trophy, or will it be Thiago Silva getting his hands on it? We are about to find out. I'm excited for this game. Let's see what we can do, fellas. Here are the lineups of both sides, though. A 4-3-3 formation for Brazil. Got to watch out for some of their big-name players. I mean, they got a lot of firepower off the bench. Players like Roberto Firmino, Hulk, Augusto could all come on and cause us big problems. But that front line, Willian, Jesus, and Neymar, got to control them in there. And I mean, our back three is going to have a lot of work cut out for it today. I've got Meunier playing a somewhat comeback game. He's going to be helping the defense a lot, acting as a bit of a right wing back sort of. And he's going to have a lot of running on his hands today. But anyways, starting off the game here in the 13th minute, trying to get a strong start. It's going to be Mertens getting past Marcelo. And what a start to the World Cup final it is going to be. Dries Mertens absolutely he's just destroyed Marcelo. There's no other way to say it. He has embarrassed him and given us a 1-0 lead. Fantastic movement. Can we push for a second goal here? Going to Romelu Lukaku. Big save from Alisson. And Neymar gets back defensively to stop a 2-0 advantage from forming. But now Brazil on the attack. Fabinho recently signed for Liverpool, but unfortunately for Brazil's sake, unable to find an equaliser there. Brazil trying to find their way into this game, and they're starting to do just that. Willian going back to Dani Alves. Dani Alves going to Jesus. Can't give him too much space. It falls perfectly to the feet of Neymar. A very fortunate goal there for Brazil, but fair play to Neymar. A clinical finish into the left-hand corner and it is now a 1-1 scoreline. Not the result we needed heading into the halftime break. A goal before halftime like that as well is going to hurt our confidence. But let's not go behind before halftime. A heavy touch from Willian, but he takes it past Company. 1-on-1 with the keeper. A big challenge from Alderweireld, and a big save there from Coutinho. Questions on whether it was legal. I've seen a lot of those given as penalties, but we will use luck to our advantage and take a 1-1 scoreline heading into the second half. Brazil, though, looking to get the lead, forcing a big save there. Fernandinho, Courtois diving to his personal right-hand side. It's been a very, very exciting World Cup final. Can we find that go-ahead goal? Munier, lovely ball to Dries Mertens, up against Miranda, cutting back nicely. He's going to run into the box, drills it there to Moussa Dembele, goes to Kevin De Bruyne. There it is! Kevin De Bruyne, an absolute rocket of a shot. Just precision plus left foot finesse outside of the box. Is that going to be the World Cup coming to Belgium? We are going to find out. What a goal that was. Long shot so overpowered on FIFA 18. And again, we prove it. Not too much Alisson could have done about that one. And it is going to be Belgium 2, Brazil 1 with just over 20 minutes to go. Can we hold on? We need to stop Brazil from getting that quick equalizer. Dani Alves up against Carrasco, drilling that one into the box there. It's going to fall down. We're trying to clear it, but Neymar gets the shot off. Shouldn't have allowed him to get that one off, but luckily it is saved for a corner. And now, only 5 minutes to wait. Hulk on the bench using his size. Jesus getting in front of Vertonghen. He squares it. We're caught flat-footed. No! Munier caught flat-footed. And Neymar picks up a brace. Lovely vision from Jesus. Clutch finish. But the goals that Brazil have scored have been such frustrating goals to concede. Munier, wrong positioning. And there it is. We look like we are destined for extra time in the World Cup final. A 2-2 scoreline. Neymar with a brace. Mertens and De Bruyne with goals each. And we are into extra time. Will we head to penalties, or will this one be settled within 120 minutes? We're about to find out as Augusto goes for the finesse. Fortunately, a save there from Courtois. But Brazil have come out of the gate strong in this extra time period. Hulk holding it up, going back there to Dani Alves, goes to Augusto, goes to Thiago Silva. If Thiago Silva was the man that was able to score that, I would have been absolutely filthy. But off the resulting corner, headed away there, falls to Augusto. He goes there, Casemiro through to Jesus. Good tackle from Witsel. We're trying to play up the field. Witsel doesn't pass it to Lukaku like I wanted to. And that, I was absolutely raging at this point. I tried to play the ball up to Lukaku for a counter-attack. Instead, the AI automatically passes it. Our player automatically passes it to the wrong player. And now Brazil have the lead. Fair play to Jesus, getting a potentially World Cup winning goal for his nation. But we are now into the 3rd minute of 2 minutes of stoppage time. Can we find that equaliser and force it to go to penalties? Witsel, no, he can't win the header. And we lose the World Cup final. An absolute thriller. 3-2 to Brazil. Just not calm enough at the back. We lost our composure, and Brazil are going to win this World Cup. So we make it to the World Cup final with Belgium, but unfortunately, we are going to be the runners-up. Fellas, if you enjoyed this walkthrough with Belgium, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't just hit it, bloody scorpion, kick it down below. Make sure you check out my social media links, all that good stuff. Link down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been Jared HD here. I'm not going to show you the celebrations because it hurts too much. I am out. Peace.